How's it going, Cancer? It's Robin here. Thank you for joining me on Aries Fire Tarot today. So I'm going to do this reading for you, and it's called Get Rich Quick. It's actually going to look at any fears around money, any abundance blocks that you might have. So this is going to be a timeless reading whenever you're guided towards this reading to face these challenges in your wealth and abundance life. Then it's meant for you, okay? So this is going to be for Cancer in Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I'm going to use the lovely Witch's Tarot to do this reading for you. It's just going to be a quick 3-card reading. And the first card placement is going to ask, why are you blocked from financial abundance? You know, if you feel like you're just not quite reaching your financial goals, then what's going on, okay? What is that block? Okay, so... all right, this card is so intense. It's the Four of Pentacles, and this is maybe holding on to your money, like for dear life, as if there's nothing else about to come in for you, okay? So the Four of Pentacles, this is such a huge block when you think that you have to be a penny pincher, like when you get scared when there's an invoice that comes in, all of a sudden you have to do a repair on the car, or you have to take your pet to the veterinarian. Instead of thinking, okay, I'm going to spend this money and then I'm going to ask the universe to replace it. Okay, so that is sort of the, I want to say the smart way, but it is the way, okay? When you see something like, okay, I'm going to ask the universe for that. There's sort of this batten down the hatches type of energy. It's like, oh, I've got to like scrape, I'm so sorry, scrape, you know? I can't buy my groceries. I can't do this. I can't buy my bus pass. Maybe I'll have to walk to work. And not trusting in the infinite source that it will be replaced if you just ask for it, okay? Not beg. There's a difference, okay? The Four of Pentacles is coming from this place of like very like held, like really tightly wound up, okay? So hold on for a second. So that might be a theory that you want to look into a little bit more, okay? So if you get really nervous when a bill comes in, or, you know, your grocery tab was a little bit higher than what you expected it to be, you know, instead of like, oh, getting that clenched feeling, okay, yeah, well, that was a little bit more than I expected, but I know that the universe is going to replace that for me. Okay, so really start using that technique for you, Cancer. You know, oh, I know it's going to come back in. It's no problem, okay? Or like, I really need help with that, you know, so that you guys can start understanding that there's such a give and take, and there's a continuous flow of wealth and abundance in the universe. Really start watching your behavior when you get things like, oh man, do I really have to spend that money? Or, oh, that's cool. I'm going to ask the universe to help me out with that. So pay attention to that, Cancer. So how to help yourself get into the wealth mindset. Let's have another card here for you, Cancer. Just one second. Okay, here it is, okay? It's basically what I was talking about with the Four of Pentacles and getting right into that flow. It's you've got the Star card, and this is that hopeful, like joyful effervescence, and you know, you're going and scooping from the universe here. Oh, I'm going to fill up one jug so I can pour this one out. It's okay because I can go, it's refillable. There's no minimum balance in the universe. There's no deficit in the universe. The deficit is going to be in the way that you see things. So the Star card, how can you get yourself into the wealth mindset? Understanding that there is this deep, wide well of wealth and abundance, and you can just go visit it anytime you want to. You can do this in your head. You can visualize that when you're getting really freaked out about money. It's like, I'm going to go visit my money pool and I'm going to dip a vessel into it and fill it up. I'm going to write that down. Hold on. So basically just really getting into the flow of what the universe has to offer. Don't be shy. You know, there's enough for everybody. You don't have to think that, well, if I take all of this, then other people are going to do without. That's not the case at all. Everybody has their own money pool to go and kick around and splash around in. So definitely get into that mindset where you can start visualizing going and dipping your bank account in there and getting it all like loaded up with lots of money. So let's see what fear you might have about money, and that money fear has to be released. Okay, so let me boy, okay. Wow, this is an intense card. So I pulled the 10 of Swords here. Okay, so this is really scared about money. I just am seeing such an underlying fear here for you. This is very spooky, left alone. What I'm getting here is that maybe nobody really taught you about money, you know? Interest, like how to earn really high. You maybe were left like quite alone on how to figure out how to balance a budget. I noticed that's a really unfortunate thing, that people are not really taught. Like, we go to school and we learn all these things, but have you been taught how to balance a budget? You guys are really on the edge of a precipice of thinking that everything is going to get pulled out from underneath you with this 10 of Swords. You can see it's very dark. There's other people watching you sort of slip down the drain. And maybe that did happen in the past. And that could be very painful for you, Cancer, because you guys are all in when it comes to helping out other people. So when it was your turn to ask for help, I'm seeing that there was quite a few closed doors there. Okay, so, and that translates into every door closing, and you might have closed the door to universal source. So let's have one more card here for you, Cancer. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands. You really need to take this power, all these ideas from the universe. I really see where there could be some sort of a missed education on how to handle money, how to get through rough times, how to negotiate with people. There are going to be some new ideas coming in for you to sort of overcome this fear, okay? That doors are going to shut when there's just a little bit left. And that's absolutely the opposite of the truth. It's like, when you are striving and having very challenging times, that's when you should be speaking to the universe even more loudly. Hey, this is when I need help the most. You know, I'm expecting this to help come in and pay for this unexpected bill that came out of nowhere. You know, so there is a lot to tap into. I'm just being guided to do one more card for you. Okay, so these fears, like, and I see somebody really let you go, you know, they just really crappy what they did to you, especially when you helped them out so much. Okay, so we do have the Page of Wands, guys. So this is really good news. There could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius coming in to sort of pick you up and put you back on your feet again. They could help you get out of this mindset where, you know, that person is going to let me go, or they're going to fail me because I just don't have enough money right now, or maybe I need a little bit more education and balancing my budget. So you have a very joyful fire sign coming in. They're going to have some bright ideas for you. They could maybe help, because I'm seeing actually a math genius coming in, and they could put something together for you, and they'll show you the meaning of loyalty as well. And they're just going to be a super like amped up, happy person. Could be very helpful for you in the future, Cancer. But if somebody let you down in the past, just remember that the universe always has your back, and it is a bottomless source of wealth and abundance for you. Okay, I'm going to go. Okay, bye.